The sirens wail, a mournful dirge echoing across a sky choked with ash. Below, a bunker, a steel womb designed to shelter the last sparks of civilization. You stand before the final panel, 10 slots allocated for humanity's future. The world outside is dying, a slow, agonizing demise, and you hold the keys to its fragile rebirth. But the vault has a cruel limit. You cannot save everyone. You are the architect of a new dawn, but first, you must perform an act of irreversible, soul-crushing triage. Who deserves to carry the torch? Who is truly indispensable? Is survival paramount, or is the essence of what makes us human? Can you live with the knowledge of what you let perish?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma forces a brutal utilitarian calculus, the value of function versus the value of spirit. Choosing scientists prioritizes pragmatic survival, a belief that practical knowledge is the foundation of any future. Choosing artists and thinkers argues that culture, history, and empathy are what define and inspire us, without which mere existence is meaningless. The psychological toll of either choice is immense. The weight of an entire species rests on your judgment, forever haunted by the lives you condemned to oblivion. A city teeters on the brink. A monstrous crime has been committed, the true culprits untouchable, hidden in the shadows of power. The populace, a ravenous beast, demands blood. Without a scapegoat, without swift, decisive justice, the delicate fabric of society will tear, igniting a civil war that will consume millions. You possess the means to find a culprit, an unsuspecting soul whose sacrifice would avert the catastrophe. Their life, their innocence, against the lives of countless others. The scales of justice are not blind, they are manipulated by your trembling hand. Can you condemn a blameless soul to preserve the many? What kind of peace is built on a lie? Is a stable society worth a single, monumental injustice?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This scenario plunges into the dark heart of consequentialism versus deontology. Choice A offers a utilitarian solution, sacrifice one to save many, but at the cost of absolute moral principle. Choice B upholds the principle of justice, but leads to catastrophic outcomes. Psychologically, framing an innocent person creates profound cognitive dissonance and moral injury. The savior would be forever burdened by the knowledge of their own monstrous act, living a lie, while the alternative demands enduring the collapse of everything they sought to protect. A chilling vision, a prophetic whisper in the dark, has revealed your child's future. They're destined to become an agent of unspeakable cruelty, a harbinger of suffering. This isn't a mere possibility, it's a certainty, etched in the fabric of time. You have one chance to alter this grim fate, but the cost is immense. To prevent the monster, you must fundamentally dismantle the child you know and love, twisting their very essence, perhaps leaving them a hollow, traumatized shell. To do nothing is to watch, helpless as innocence transforms into depravity. Can you destroy a part of your child to save the future? Is a life free of atrocity worth a life devoid of true self? What defines love when faced with such a terrifying destiny?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma explores the terrifying intersection of nature versus nurture, free will versus determinism, and the ultimate parental sacrifice. Choice A suggests a preventative measure, a terrifying act of preemptive moral surgery, sacrificing the child's autonomy and identity for the greater good of preventing future harm. Choice B embodies a profound faith in free will or a tragic acceptance of fate, but places an unbearable burden of guilt and helplessness on the parent. The psychological aftermath for either choice is a lifelong battle with regret, self-recrimination, and the haunting specter of what might have been, or what will be. The air is thick with the scent of sickness and desperation. A pandemic rages, reducing life to a flickering candle. Before you lie, two people you love more than life itself, both succumbing to the virulent plague. In your trembling hand, a single vial, the last remaining dose of an experimental antidote. It can save one and only one. Your spouse, a visionary scientist whose mind holds the key to a cure for this very plague, is slipping away. Your child, pure and innocent, their future unwritten, is also fading fast. One lives, one dies. You are the arbiter of this agonizing final judgment. Whose life holds more intrinsic value? A future of potential or a future of contribution? How do you choose between unconditional love and the greater good?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a heartbreaking variation of the lifeboat problem, amplified by personal attachment and potential societal impact. Choice A prioritizes the utilitarian good, saving millions through your spouse's work, but at the unbearable cost of your child's life. Choice B prioritizes immediate, personal, and arguably more innocent life, but potentially sacrifices the broader salvation. The psychological impact is a spiral of guilt and what-ifs, whether you chose for personal love or perceived duty. The shadow of the lost one will forever haunt your remaining days, and perhaps the future of humanity itself. The trauma festers, a malignant shadow in your mind, poisoning every waking moment, every fleeting dream. You are offered a miraculous escape, a procedure that promises total oblivion to the source of your suffering, wiping the slate clean. No more nightmares, no more flashbacks, no more the crushing weight. But this erasure comes at a profound cost. It will sever a part of what makes you you. The very experiences that forged your compassion, your understanding of suffering, your unique perspective, all will vanish. You can be free of pain, but perhaps also free of your truest self. A clean slate or a deeply etched soul. Is peace worth the price of your humanity? Can you truly heal by forgetting? Does true strength come from overcoming or from never having suffered?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma delves deep into the nature of identity, memory, and healing. Choice A offers a tempting, yet terrifying, path to salvation through psychological mutilation. Erasing trauma might alleviate immediate suffering, but the loss of empathy and personal growth would fundamentally alter one's moral compass and capacity for connection, leading to a potentially hollow existence. Choice B, while agonizing, affirms the value of lived experience, even painful ones, as fundamental to wisdom, resilience, and the richness of human emotion. The psychological battle here is between relief and authenticity, questioning whether a life, unburdened, is truly a life well lived if it means shedding parts of your very soul.